It's a simple wrist mobility series, primarily focusing on gaining wrist extension, as well as what we refer to as supination, pronation, and helping the communication from wrist extension to elbow extension. So it's performed in quadruped, hands and knees position. First thing I'm going to do is work circles. I'm going to slowly kind of move in a clockwise direction, trying to put weight through all aspects of my wrists and hands. I feel like it performs a lot better and it's a lot more effective if I really open my thumbs away from my index fingers. Alternating directions, coming through in a counterclockwise large motion. The more time I spend on the finger side of the wrist, the more aggressive it's going to be at the wrist joint. So if I hang back, it's not very intense. The more time I spend forward towards the fingers, the more aggressive it is. Second drill is what we refer to as clocks. I'm going to take my index fingers, and that's going to be my point of contact or point of emphasis. So at this position, both index fingers are pointing towards 12 o'clock. I'm going to go 12 o'clock left hand, 12 o'clock right hand. Left index finger goes towards 11 o'clock, right index finger goes towards 1 o'clock. My body's going to follow in that direction as well. I'm going to keep opening up every hour of the hand, weight shifting in that direction as well. I'm going to continue around, moving from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, I'll sit back towards my heels. Okay. Third drill here is the supination aspect. When I go to supinate and pronate, my wrist is fixed. I got body weight loaded over my wrist, and the focus should be at the elbow now. When I supinate, I'm going to try to turn my elbow so that my elbow pits are now facing forward towards 12 o'clock. The knobs and points of my elbows are now at 6 o'clock. I'm going to relax back to neutral. Now when I go to pronate, I want the opposite to happen. I want my elbow pits facing me. I want the knobs facing away towards 12 o'clock as far as possible. And I'm going to alternate between the two. Supination, pronation. Okay. Now to gain some flexion and extension strength, the last drill here, I'm going to come up on my knuckles. This can be a pretty intense drill. So as you're learning it, try to organize your body weight over your knees and your heels versus on the wrist. As you learn, as you become more confident with it, and as you gain strength and mobility, start to load the forearm more aggressively. Fingers drop out, so now I'm at a 90-degree angle. 90 degrees at the knuckles to fingers. I'm going to lock down. Lock my elbows. Drive up. Come down. Lock my elbows. Press through the fingers, popping me back up. As best as possible now, I'm going to try to keep my elbows extended throughout the whole series. Okay. So that's a good introduction to loaded wrist mobility.